Top program, 6 interview rounds, hundreds of applicants, and now I'm this close to the job I came here for. Apex Dynamics. Don't blow this, Lena.
Okay. You got this.
Congratulations. You've made it through final review. Based on your file, we've identified the most suitable placement for you.
Suitable placement. That sounds promising.
You'll be assigned as the full-time neuro rehab care coordinator for our acting executive head, Mr. Caldwell. He sustained a severe injury several months ago. Your position will not be based in this building. You will report directly to his private residence.
Private care coordinator? So what, like a medical liaison? Personal operations support?
Think closer to a live-in handler.
A handler? I have a degree in neurocare systems and business administration. I didn't apply to... Right. Sure. Of course. A handler. Great.
If this arrangement doesn't appeal to you, there are plenty of other candidates prepared to accept it.
I'll do it. I'll take the job.
12.5 grand a month. Benefits, actual weekends? For a new grad? This is insane.
This is not a staff room. This is a direct assault on my self-respect. And honestly, I'm willing to recover from it. Mr. Caldwell, I can be extremely loyal for this kind of money.
Aunt Marge!
Heard you landed the job. Somebody said it's with some billionaire tech family? In-house care work?
It pays really, really well.
I'm sure it does. But are they actually giving you time off? Your parents keep asking when they'll see you.
They said weekends, holidays too. I'll come back whenever I can.
Good. Your mom's not getting any younger. Some days her legs hurt so bad she can barely get around. You know, all she wants is to have you home once in a while.
Yeah, I know.
Lena, focus. 3 months. Help cover mom's treatment, build your savings, then leave and find the job you actually trained for. Deal?
Where is this guy? I've been here for 2 hours. If I get flagged on day 1 because I couldn't locate my own employer, this whole coastline is basically his backyard?
Found you.
Okay, well, he's definitely not hard to look at. A little intense, deeply haunted maybe, but if he's just quiet and not impossible, maybe this can still work.
Who are you?
Hi, Mr. Caldwell. I'm Lena Brooks. I was hired as your new neuro...
Hired? I don't need one. You're fired.
Fired?
You're Lena Brooks, right? Ignore him. I brought you in, which means your job is still your job. Whatever Ethan just said doesn't count.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank God. Hi, I'm Lena.
You're younger than I expected. You sure you want this assignment? What exactly can you do?
Pretty much whatever the job throws at me. I can cook, keep things organized, manage a schedule, and I can handle physical rehab support too. My parents used to help out with bodywork clients, so I picked up more than the basics.
That's actually useful. His rehab team says his legs need daily massage, 30 minutes minimum. If he skips it, the muscle loss gets worse. All right, put your number in.
$88? Hold on. Does that mean 87 people already tried this and bailed?
Go change into your assistant uniform first.
Just try with this one. Please. I really can't keep leaving you here alone like this.
Fine. 3 days. She'll quit without my help.
So, this is the uniform. First performance test, of course. Okay, Lena, you wanted this job.
Good afternoon, Mr. Caldwell. Time for your leg treatment.
Noah said this has to happen every day. Your medical team wants the circulation maintained.
Let me save you the effort. I don't want anything from you. Stay out of my sight.
Out of his sight.
Sure. For this salary, I can keep my distance, but I'm not going anywhere.
Looking after you is literally why I'm here, Mr. Caldwell. Water first, then we negotiate the rest.
Since you're so committed to your role, clean it up.
Of course, Mr. Caldwell.
Who told you that you could use a broom? That floor is imported Italian marble. One sweep and you'll scratch it. Use your hands.
Wow, he is unbelievably high maintenance. Pull it together. Mom still needs that procedure. This is work. That's it.
Done, Mr. Caldwell. So, can we talk about that leg massage now?
No.
While I was down there cleaning, I figured I'd temporarily remove the one thing helping you avoid me.
Put it back.
Absolutely. Right after the massage. Mr. Caulfield, are you okay?
I told you to let me help you first. See? This is what happens when you make everything harder. Good thing neither of us got hurt.
Stop talking. Fine. Do whatever it is you're here to do.
Yes. Goal achieved. Contract alive. Mom, we're still in this.
What, that enough for you? I don't need sympathy. If you're about to react like everyone else...
Then I guess the numbness is doing you a favor.
Excuse me?
If you could still feel everything there, it would probably hurt like hell all day. At least this way you're spared the pain.
Pain doesn't need to show on the surface to be real.
Maybe, but I kind of think, other than actual physical pain, most of the rest depends on how you frame it, how you decide to hold it.
Like if I walked out of here without finishing this massage and I were the kind of person who'd cared, I'd feel awful about it. That would be miserable. But if I didn't care at all, I'd just call it an early win and go home happy.
So you're determined not to suffer today?
Exactly. I do care, which means if I finish this, I get to feel great about myself.
Finally, somebody got past the ghost behind the glass.
Aid in dying. Support and access guide. Sedatives, Jesus. This is a lot of sedatives.
So that's why Noah told me to watch his mental state. This isn't exhaustion. He is planning something.
Oh God. No, no, no.
I just got this contract. My mother's procedure is still waiting. I cannot let a billionaire with the death wish die on my watch.
Okay. Fine. The room is cleaner. The danger is lower. I haven't seen him once today. No. No, no, no!
Let's dance. Mr. Caldwell, after the accident, the spinal and neural damage is severe. You may never regain the ability to walk.
$30 billion in annual revenue. At your age, that's almost unheard of. Ethan, the future of Caldwell is in your hands. Look at yourself. Reduced to this. You can't even control your own body, and you still think you can command this family? You're out. From this point on, you have nothing.
Nova Pacific's golden sun, now a shell of his former self. If that were my life, I'd end it before anyone had to watch.
End it.
Ethan! Ethan! Whatever's going on in your head, stop right there! I know you're hurting, but this is not how it needs to end!
Did I ever say I was going over?
What?
I came out for some air. The house was closing in on me.
Oh, okay, right, sorry. I totally misread that. Stay here, and don't do anything dramatic! If you're going to sit out here in this wind, at least cover up. The Bay Air is freezing. You'll get sick.
You're awfully invested in my condition.
Of course I am. You're my employer. If you go down, my whole job goes with you. Taking care of you is literally what I was hired to do.
Literally what I was hired to do.
Exactly. I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, then die with me.
Ethan, no! Don't say insane things like that! Think about Noah, think about your company, your life, literally anything. Sunsets, ocean views, overpriced coastal real estate me. And dragging me into it would be a crime, by the way. That is felony level behavior. Your family would bury mine in legal fees, and we cannot afford that.
Didn't leave to chat with anyone like the one I slept like when my setting thing had been.
Enough.
What is wrong with rich men? All day long, too much this, not enough that, won't touch any of it. Is he trying to starve himself before the ocean gets another shot?
Lena, why do you look like the world just ended? How's my brother?
You have no idea.
Rule 1 of recovery support, start with food people actually want to eat. Morning, E. What are we doing for breakfast?
It's Ethan, not E, and we're not doing breakfast.
Breakfast delivery.
Too heavy, not eating.
Lunch, baked salmon, vegetables, barely any oil. Just try one bite.
Fish bones, pass.
Soup, minimal effort required. You don't even have to chew much.
Too bland, no.
Dinner is officially...
Does she ever stop? You spent all day making this. I'm past hungry now. Forget it.
He rejected everything. No, absolutely not. This cannot be happening. At this rate, my mom is never getting the stress-free life I promised her.
When we were kids, our father used food as punishment with Ethan. Eventually, he just adapted to going without. Back when he was running Apex full force, one meal a day was normal for him. If it wasn't up to his standards, he'd skip it entirely. After the accident, it got worse.
So what am I supposed to do? I can't just watch my boss waste away. Not with the salary package, I can't.
Good evening, Ethan.
You haven't eaten all day. You've got to be starving by now.
No.
Fine. Then what do you want for dinner?
Anything.
That is not an answer! I can't decode your soul on command!
Ethan. So, should I assume that's still a no on food?
Don't worry. I can negotiate, bribe, manipulate, improvise, whatever works. I will get him to eat.
Ethan Caldwell, starting now, you are done skipping meals on my watch.
Morning, Ethan. Breakfast is ready.
The plating could use work, but I suppose it's acceptable.
Oh, so you're still dissatisfied? That's tragic. No point wasting it then. I'll help you out.
Wow, I am so full. Good thing I made one more plate. It's still warm. If you're not eating it, E, can you stick it in the fridge for me once it cools down?
You're seriously not hungry?
Ethan.
Wait, don't go yet. What about a massage first? Then I can make whatever you want.
Unnecessary. You took the battery module out again.
Sweet, right? Mine was peach. You got citrus. Not terrible, huh?
I've had worse.
I found a whole stash of these buried in the back of the fridge. Since you don't exactly strike me as a candy person, I figured they were probably Noah's from some teenage sugar phase.
You checked the expiration date on them, right?
No? Should I have?
The last time Noah ate candy in this house, he was 15.
Wait, how old is he now?
25.
Rinse your mouth, now! Your immune system is already fragile. If that thing expired a decade ago, this is not funny, you could actually get sick?
No, absolutely pilling your patient in my sis job, and he needs to remain alive long enough for me to get paid a lot more.
I'm not dying from candy.
Honestly, in my parents' apartment, expiration dates are more like suggestions. I was raised on leftovers. My mom and dad worked nonstop, so they cook enough for days, and I just reheat whatever was there.
If you ever serve me leftovers, I will terminate your contract before you can blink.
I swear every meal you get is made fresh, ethical, organic, probably emotionally supportive, whatever Rich Full's wording applies. And also, you can't fire me. Your brother already warned me about that.
I'm skipping dinner too.
Great. Did I somehow offend the human glacier again?
It's baked pasta. Not exactly a miracle.
Yes. Ice Prince accepted carbs. Breakfast. Grilled chicken, sliced tomato, lettuces, walled wheat wrap, light dressing. So, a breakfast wrap. He really used executive memo language to ask for a breakfast wrap. Morning, E. Sleep okay?
Morning.
Your whole wheat wrapped grilled chicken vegetable dressing situation
That is
served.
not what
I know. Grilled chicken, tomato, lettuce, whole wheat wrap dressing. Did I miss anything? Bon appetit. Got it.
Maybe keeping her around isn't a terrible idea. She cooks well. If only she'd stop hijacking all my mental bandwidth.
And you are?
Morning. We're here for Ethan. Is he receiving visitors?
He just wrapped breakfast. You can come in.
Wow. So even now, Ethan still has girls lining up for him. Convenient.
I thought you said you were here as friends.
We are.
Friends usually don't talk about someone like that. I'm only stating what everyone can see. Ethan's always been pragmatic. I'm sure he won't be offended. And honestly, someone your age aiming a little higher in life, not exactly rare. It's just that his situation is what it is. He can't move his legs. That's not exactly a secret. If this is what his inner Kurt looks like, no wonder the man has trust issues.
Ethan, good to see you.
We came because there is something we need to discuss.
Then discuss it.
Sabrina and I are together now. We thought it was better you heard it from us directly, and we'd like you to formally end the engagement. Given where things stand, no pun intended, I think we both know you can't offer her the life she wants anymore.
Oh my God, this is insane. Rich people disaster in 4K?
That arrangement was strategic, not romantic. There's nothing for me to free her from. If the two of you decided to rewrite the deal behind my back, that's your choice. Why the song and dance here? I couldn't care less.
Okay, noted. Boys got teeth. We've all known each other for years. You don't need to speak to us like that. You're not who you used to be, Ethan. If anything, this makes things easier for you.
Easier. Right. Fine. Then it's settled. I'll have communications issue a statement before noon. Caldwell Family Interest will have no further association with the Valhale Partnership. You can announce whatever you want after that.
No association? You can't word it like that. Do you have any idea how that sounds?
Not a concern of mine. Starting today, Apex Dynamics ends all cooperation tied to either of you. Lena, show them out.
Gladly.
Ethan, wait. There's a board meeting. Video session. They're expecting you online. Let's move this to the study. Business should remain business. We've known each other too long to let one broken engagement burn everything else.
Am I supposed to go too?
Is this one of those situations where I somehow become security? Okay, I'll just stay nearby, casually, in case somebody needs backup. Ethan!
As everyone can plainly see, Ethan Caldwell's condition is troubling. His emotional control is clearly compromised.
Get out.
Fine. Take a minute. Cool off. When you've collected yourself, we can revisit your adjusted role going forward.
No need. All of you, out!
Ethan, this isn't the moment to let your ego make decisions. We're just trying to do what's best here.
Exactly. We've all heard about the PTSD. You can't taunt familiar people. You barely leave this house. In this state, how are you supposed to keep running Apex?
PTSD? So that's it. That's why he's been shut in here, like he's trying to survive a war nobody else can see. Oh no, my terrifying billionaire is about to combust. Absolutely not happening.
Excuse me? You don't just storm in here. You're staff.
Ethan, is this how things are run in your house now? No standards, no control?
Staff, yes. More specifically, care coordinator, which means when trash piles up, I deal with it. And right now, this room has 2 deluxe-sized garbage problems. So congratulations, you are my department. Mr. Ethan, I've got this. You are both unbelievable. Stay the hell away from him.
Ethan, what happened here has badly shaken the board's confidence. We'll address your authority when you're in a more manageable state.
They used to be real to each other. So what happened that was bad enough to turn all of this into poison?
You feel sorry for me too, don't you? Leave.
Okay, let me at least clean this up first.
I mean it. You're done here. You don't need to look after me anymore. Don't come back. I'll have Noah make sure you're paid for the full year.
What? No. I'm not going anywhere. I didn't do anything to deserve this.
You'll receive a full year's pay. Salary, severance, all of it. Be out of this house in 1 hour.
A full year? So that's what this is. He doesn't just want distance. He wants me gone. Fine.
You won't even tell me why. But let me guess, it has something to do with the 2 people who were just in here messing with your head.
I said leave.
And I'm saying I'm not done. What exactly are you going to do? Fire me twice? The people who actually wrecked your life are the ones who deserve your rage. They lied to you, they used you, they betrayed you, but I am not one of them. I'm the person who showed up here to do my job, and I did it. You shut them out? Good, they earned that. But what did I do? Right, nothing. This is happening because of you. I'm not Lena. I'm just staff. One more care preginator you can cycle out and replace with the next one on some list. You get hurt by other people, and then you dump all of it on the one person standing close enough to take the hit, because for you, that's easy, that's convenient. You've never really respected what I do. Not once. You sit in this glass fortress acting like the whole world failed you, and maybe it did, but that doesn't give you the right to turn me into collateral damage.
Lena! Is Ethan okay? Wait, what is this? Why do you have your bags?
Noah, your brother fired me. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
No, don't do that. Please don't go. He says insane things when he's in that state. He doesn't mean half of them. Please, just don't take this as final.
Noah, I'm his caregiver, not his emotional crash barrier. I can't keep standing here acting like it's normal every time he decides to bleed all over the person helping him.
Okay, I get it. I'll make sure your pay and the severance are paid out.
Thanks. Bye, Noah.
Okay, great. Perfect. God, the universe, whatever overpowered system is running this city, where exactly am I supposed to find another caregiver as good as Lena Brooks?
Home, finally.
Aunt Margier, I'm back.
Oh, tell me right now, did those rich people give you a hard time?
Aunt Marge, you came by?
Okay, everybody stopped looking at me like I survived a war. I'm okay. How's everyone doing? And good news, I made a lot more money than we expected these last few days. It's enough to take some real pressure off the surgery bills.
Ethan, Dr. Merce said alcohol is the one thing you're absolutely not supposed to be doing right now. Hey, how bad is it?
I'm a rotten sinkhole. Nobody stays beside a sinkhole. Lena leaving, that's probably the right call. She deserves something better.
Ethan, Don't do anything reckless. I just got back from Apex. I handled the board and explained the whole mess.
Trent set that up to bait you. If you hadn't been carrying me all these years, I'd have gone under a long time ago.
Look at me. Does this look like someone who should still be running a company? After the crash, you should have taken the seat. The board would have adjusted to you sooner or later. Instead, you've been stuck orbiting around me. Don't worry about yourself. I already put a trust in place for you. If I disappear, you'll still be covered.
I don't care about being covered. I want my brother breathing here with me. In this family, I was always the extra file nobody opened. ADHD, dyslexia, everybody decided to decide what I was before I could prove otherwise. You were the only one who never wrote me off, so no, I'm not walking away from you now.
You're fully grown, though still thin-skinned in exactly the same way.
Ethan, the worst part is Lena's gone. When she was here, this place didn't feel so heavy.
I pushed her out for something she didn't deserve. You don't get to throw someone away and then summon them back like nothing happened.
Ethan, you know I don't quit easily. What if I go ask her for you? What if I bring her back myself? She gives the best leg sessions you've ever had. She cooks better than any private chef you've paid. She'll go foral on idiots if they mess with you. And she's the only human being on the West Coast who calls you E to your face and has survived it. Ethan, let me try. She's the only person who's gotten a real smile out of you since the accident.
Fine, do whatever you want, but this isn't me asking, this is you.
Yes, absolutely, entirely me. 100% my idea. I'm going to Leah's place right now and I'm not coming back without her.
I heard Apex Dynamics has been a complete circus lately. Some executive got dragged in public. Did that have anything to do with you losing your job?
Not exactly. I was more like collateral damage. Lena, look at you, home in the middle of the day. It's been forever. My Miles told me you were at Apex too, but your role was unusual. More like private care, right? I said we should come by, but he wouldn't let me. Said he works in corporate and you were doing in-house support and he didn't want you feeling awkward. But then I heard you got let go and I thought, well, now's the perfect time to stop in and check on you.
Lena, Apex isn't a place everyone can hold on to. With your background, getting cut isn't exactly shocking. But I'm in HR there now. If you really want back in, you can talk to me. If my schedule allows it, maybe I can help.
Lena lives here? Wow. This building looks one software update away from collapse. Get everything from the trunk. If you're showing up to ask somebody back, you do not come empty-handed. Bring all the cake.
Lena, don't just stand there acting like you're too good for this. I know you're upset about being pushed out, but we grew up in the same neighborhood. If you really want my help and ask nicely, I could probably make a call, maybe get you back into Apex.
Wow, thank you, truly. But that's okay. I'm clearly in a climate-controlled office with someone as accomplished as you, pulling what, 30 grand a year? Very inspiring.
Lena, don't be ridiculous. You think a degree puts you above everyone? You still ended up doing home care. I'm only in HR for now, but I'm moving up. One day I could be running a whole division at Apex.
Running a whole division, huh? Lena, your place is lively.
Mr. Caldwell?
Before anything else, I owe you a real apology on my brother's behalf. Something blew up at Apex today. What happened wasn't about you. He's got a terrible way of handling pressure, I know that, but he does regret it.
Regret? So your family can throw Lena out the second it suits you, then show up and expect her to walk right back in?
You're right to be angry. We were wrong. I'm sorry. But I still hope you'll give us a chance to make it right. Last time, what you had was barely more than a verbal arrangement. This is a formal employment contract. If you're willing to let this go and come back, we'd like to bring you on properly. We're increasing your pay from $12,000 to $24,000. And if any term doesn't work for you, we can discuss it.
24,000? Sit down first. 24,000 what? A year? That's insulting.
A month. It's monthly.
Monthly?
I mean, it's not as if I'm impossible to please.
Right. Absolutely.
That's great. Okay, Ethan still has a shot.
So when do I come back? Monday?
Right, yes. Or actually, take the weekend. Come in after that.
Perfect.
Thank you for trusting us again. We'll get out of your hair now.
Lena Brooks, She's really not coming back, is she?
Lena, breakfast is up. Bring the plates over. Coming, Aunt Marge. Oh, wow. Bacon, eggs, toast? You really went all out.
Lena Brooks, what do we have for breakfast?
Mr. Caldwell, grilled chicken, tomato, lettuce, whole wheat wrap, and yes, I added dressing because dry food is a crime.
Lena Brew. My engagement collapsed. The one person I trusted sold me out. No messages, no calls, like the whole world got switched off at once. And right now, if Lena were here, maybe this place wouldn't feel so impossible. Maybe this is what it was always supposed to be. In the end, it's only ever me.
Morning, E.
Lena.
Did I imagine that?
Isa, what should I make you for breakfast?
Breakfast burrito?
Lena, got it.
She can't come back and find me looking like this.
Almost done, E. What? Do I have something on me?
No, you were gone for 2 days. What were you doing?
What do you mean? It was the weekend.
Week, dame?
Uh-huh. It's literally in my agreement. Don't tell me you're planning to schedule me 7 days a week. I went home to help my family deal with some stuff and just be with them.
I see. If you miss them, you can always call or go see them. That's not a problem.
Huh. I don't really call them.
She doesn't call? Is it that bad between them?
Why is he acting strange? You don't exactly call people who can't hear well.
Did you used to fly?
Yeah. A long time ago.
He looks so different there. Dr. Mercer said the trauma hit hard. Crowds set him off. He barely goes outside. No wonder this place feels like a fortress around
There's
him.
amazing to get today. Let's go to Bay World.
No, that's a place for kids. You're an adult. Why would you want to go there?
Oh, it's just for kids. I've never been, so I didn't know. We never had that kind of money.
Right. A place like that probably wasn't even an option for her.
Fine. We'll go.
Yes! Wow. Half the city came here. Hi! Excuse me. Welcome. You can come through the accessible entrance. No need to stay in the main line.
This is literally my first time cutting a line in my life. Courtesy of you.
Glad my condition has finally found a commercial use.
Do you know what priority passes cost in this place? $45 each. We basically just saved $100. Honestly, if your leg keeps getting us this kind of access, we should monetize it. You escort impatient rich people through the side gate. I handle bookings. 25 ahead.
You don't treat me like I'm disabled. That's because you barely treat me like I'm human.
Which way's the carousel? I can show you. See? Premium access. Doesn't matter how much money you have, this kind of treatment is exclusive.
Hey, what happened?
Go ahead without me. I'll wait in the car.
Thanks. We can take it from here. Here, drink this. We don't have to do anything right now.
You're not going on?
No. I'm sorry. I thought this would be fun for anybody. I didn't stop to think what this might feel like for you.
I just haven't been out around this many people in a long time. I'm not used to being seen.
That's okay. If something feels wrong, tell me. We'll change plans. There are other ways to have a good day.
But no one ever gave me that choice. Not school, not the company, not the life they mapped out for me. In that family, what I wanted always came last.
Do amusement parks really make everyone happy?
Look at me. Look at that guy working the ride. Everyone here is having a great time. Doesn't that kind of mood spread?
Ethan, where are you right now? Something about that crash is wrong. You're not safe. Don't stay out. I'll come see you tomorrow.
I'm out. I'm okay. I'm not alone. I'm with someone I can rely on.
Here, E. He's like some hyper-alert rescue cat. Put a cat in a crowd and every nerve goes up. No sudden moves.
Let's do the carousel.
Wait, really? You sure?
I can't stay hidden from the world forever.
Okay, the cat has decided to leave the carrier.
Mister, where did you get that? It drives by. That's so awesome. I want one. I want one. Me too. I want to try it.
Hey guys, this isn't a toy ride. It's his mobility chair.
I want my mom to get me one. Me too. Me too.
I'm so sorry. They're little. They don't understand yet. Please don't take it the wrong way.
It's fine.
Come on. It's almost our turn. Don't crowd him. Be polite.
If you want to turn, form a line.
You're serious? You're letting them?
It's durable. You brought me here so I'd try the carousel, right? Then let's do it.
Easy, E. I've got you. You're not going anywhere. Well, compared to an actual horse, how bad is it?
Not even close. Too mechanical. But not terrible.
E, look at me. Did you have a good time today? Out already? Wait, was that a yes? Is that your mysterious billionaire way of saying you had fun?
Yeah.
Good! That's huge. Fun is excellent. We are absolutely keeping fun. Soon, we'll be there together.
What exactly are you doing?
Oh, you're up. I was putting up yesterday's picture. Give me 2 minutes. Breakfast is basically done.
Food! Immediately, before I die!
Did the market eat you alive?
I only worked 3 days and 4 straight nights. Got maybe 10 hours of sleep total.
And somehow you're still standing?
That's exactly my question. Why am I conscious? I quit. I mean it. That overachieving kid from your neighborhood, the one who wants to run the world? Give him my job. Happily.
Breakfast not plated yet. Check the fridge.
Is that edited?
Nope. We took it yesterday.
You went to the Bay Pier?
We did.
You went to the Bay Pier! Without me? Why are you yelling? You were at work. Seriously? You took Lena? And not me? Am I not family anymore? And you went there? Voluntarily? That's not even a place you would normally set foot in.
Lena, I believe our visitor's time here has expired. Please see him out.
Fine. I'll eat first and then I'll disappear.
Back to the grind. Bye, deeply ungrateful brother.
Noah, did you leave something?
So that is the reason Ethan came out of his trauma spiral so quickly. Turns out all he needed was a miracle-grade care coordinator.
Sorry, who exactly are you?
Adrian Mercer. I've been treating Ethan for some time.
Hold on, I need to verify that. There's someone here. Adrian Mercer. You know him?
Yes. Let him in. He's my doctor.
Right, of course. In this house, apparently even the house calls come in designer frames.
Let's take a look. How have things been progressing? Lena, would you mind stepping out for a minute?
Wait, seriously? I can't stay?
His medical status is private, under normal protocol.
Okay.
She stays. If she leaves, she'll probably take my chair offline out of spite.
Muscle retention looks better than I expected. Anything there?
No.
All right, still, this is good news. Your neural response profile is more encouraging than before. Once the trauma finishes healing, and if you stay consistent with rehab, walking again is not out of reach.
You mean he could actually get back on his feet?
I led the repair procedure myself. I wouldn't raise that possibility if I didn't have strong reason to believe it.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Dr. Mercer, tell me what he needs. PT, simulation work, scheduling, nutrition, whatever helps, I'll track all of it.
Then start with this. You cannot repeat what I just said to anyone.
Anyone? Even Noah? Okay, then why keep it locked down, even from his own family?
Because that autonomous flight lane crashed 3 months ago, the one everyone logged as an accident, I don't believe it was one.
Message received. Secret stays locked.
We still don't know who engineered it. That's exactly why Ethan has to keep looking unchanged, so whoever did this keeps feeling safe. And one more thing. Ethan needs to stay emotionally steady, preferably optimistic. That improves neural recovery.
Wait, that's my assignment too? You have no idea what you're asking. His mood swings like a stock chart in a market crash. How is anyone supposed to track that?
That's everything for today. I need to head back to the clinic. And don't forget the leg massage. Every day. We can't let disuse set in and waste the muscle.
Got it. Daily, no excuses. What?
I am not difficult to manage, and my mood does not swing all day.
Okay, fair. You don't have lots of moods. You mostly just have one. Terrible. Wow. That actually came out of my mouth. Seriously? What are they doing here now? Looking for another round? Last time they wrecked my job? Not happening again.
Well, look at that. The live-in help is still on the property. Still betting you can cling to a broken billionaire and upgrade yourself into Mrs. Caldwell? Here's a reality check. Ethan Caldwell is finished. Tie yourself to him and you'll sink with him. Did something down your throat on the drive over? Out of you. This house has a filtration system and it's clearly not rated for toxic waste. Jesus! Keep that filthy thing away from me! Do you have any idea what this dress cost? It could buy everything you own 10 times over.
We're not here to trade insults. You're staff, Lena. Stop acting like security and move aside. Where's Ethan? Tell him to come out.
Why are we even entertaining this?
Sorry, E. I shouldn't have burned that much oxygen on these two clowns.
Ethan. Tomorrow night is our charity gala. We expect to see you there.
If you skip it, people will notice. They still love talking about the three of us in the same room. Imagine the headlines if you're absent. Wow. What a moving display of sincerity. Delivering the invite at the last possible second and calling it class.
Fine. I'll attend.
Ethan Caldwell. Your little helper can't even manage a card. You really should upgrade your staff. Relax, E. Even if this thing got caught in the bay wind and flew halfway across Nova Pacific, I'd still bring it back. A spectacle like this doesn't come around often. I'd hate for you to miss such a premium disaster.
Ethan, this is between us. Since when does your employee gets to speak for you?
Exactly. If you keep indulging her, she'll forget her place and start running your house next.
And if she does, that's by my choice.
You... Clear the lane! Sanitation sweep! Oversized trash gets removed first. Move now! Or I start hauling it out myself. Filth. That gala invite might as well have come stamped with setup, so why agree to go?
Since the crash, people have been tracking every move I make, waiting to see whether I stay broken. That charity night will pull all of them into one room, maybe even the one who made sure I ended up like this.
Oh, so this is bait. Let everybody think you're still out of the game, they relax, they make one stupid move, and then you get your answer.
That's the idea. You read things fast.
Obviously, I know how to clock a situation. I was basically built for strategy, scheduling, and being right before everyone else.
With your skill set, you should be somewhere bigger than this. Why take a home care contract?
Because nobody was exactly lining up to hire me. When your bank account is hanging by a thread, you stop being picky. I applied for a project coordination job. Somehow my file landed in the care support pile instead. Apparently that was my destiny.
That doesn't happen by accident. Someone interfered with your application.
Seriously, what is this muscle? Reinforced carbon fiber? Wait, there. Got it. Honestly, maybe this is my hidden talent. Rehab aid by day, miracle hands by night. I'm kind of amazing.
I'll have someone keep digging.
This was your brilliant idea. Hand deliver the invitation, get a close look, test his condition, and for what? So I could get thrown out like trash?
We had to verify it ourselves. After everything that happened at the board level, he should have been finished. Instead, he didn't look defeated. He looked controlled.
Controlled? Trent, he's in a wheelchair. He's not marching back into Apex.
His physician is still seeing him every day. Until we know for certain he won't recover, we don't assume anything.
Please. He's done.
You have got to be kidding me. No ramp? Seriously? Were they expecting my brother to levitate up the stairs?
And check this out. No attendants, no event staff, nobody. Not one person came out to receive him. If Mr. Caldwell wants to get inside, somebody has to lift him and I'd have to drag the chair in after. In front of all these people? This isn't bad planning, it's deliberate.
Relax. They won't begin the engagement ceremony without me.
Why is no one going in? He's still the face of Apex Dynamics.
Nobody's gonna walk in ahead of him and risk being remembered for it.
Who signed off on this mess? No ramp at the main entrance? If he decides to stay parked out here all afternoon, we're all gonna melt before they even serve the champagne.
If he'd rather sit outside baking in the sun than let someone help him in, then something about this is off.
Then he can keep sitting there. Let him wait until he understands what he looks like.
So how long are we doing this? My feet are officially filing a complaint. What do you think, Ethan? Any chance I can borrow your lap for a minute?
Sit down if you're tired.
You...
Ethan, seriously? How come she gets that kind of access and I don't?
You're overheated. Ethan, look at me. Are you okay?
I'm all right. Give it a second. Where the hell is everyone?
Wow. There they are. Nice of our host to finally make an appearance.
Yeah, after leaving an entire crowd baking outside for 2 hours. Very elegant. Very on brand.
My leg. Was that sensation?
Ethan, it's been a while.
Why is there still no accessibility ramp here?
I'm very sorry, ma'am. We'll fix it immediately.
No need to make them the target. This problem only needs a pair of willing hands.
A pair of hands?
Don't overthink it. Pick him up.
You expect us to carry that?
I thought you two were supposed to be as old as people. The perfect power circle, right? Or does that image only work in photos? A few stairs and suddenly loyalty expires?
How much longer do you plan to keep everyone stranded out here?
If you're committed to the role, commit fully. Half-hearted performances are embarrassing.
Fine. Whatever. We'll handle it.
So that was all fake. They wanted Mr. Caldwell humiliated, and now they're the ones making a public spectacle of themselves.
That was almost therapeutic. They walked straight into their own setup. Bet they think twice before trying that again.
Mr. Caldwell? Ethan!
No, this is bad. He can't stay in direct sun that long. Since the crash, his system can't regulate right, and if he overheats...
Back up! Everybody move! He's unconscious! Ethan, stay with me. We're taking you in right now.
If anything happens to my brother because of this, I swear your families won't survive the fallout.
Wait! Please don't leave! The event hasn't even started yet!
Ethan Caldwell dies on this property. Every one of us is finished.
Don't you do this to me, Ethan. You impossible, stubborn, brilliant man. Don't you dare go under today.
How many times do I have to spell this out for you? Your nervous system is still unstable. No direct heat, no weather exposure, no pushing your limits like you think you're invincible. And yet you sat out there for 2 full hours?
Spare me the performance. Unless you'd like me to bring up the risk profile you missed after my last procedure. I'm sure the review board would love a second look at your judgment.
Fine. Then rest and stop making this worse.
I'm not letting this die here. Trent Hale and Sabrina Vale are going to answer for today. I'm filing suit.
To what end? They'll cut a check. We don't exactly need the money.
Money isn't the point, and you know it. Trent lives for status at Apex. That glass throne on the executive floor, he worships it. I'll see him stripped out of it. And while I'm at it, their perfect little romance can hit every feed, every gossip vertical, every business channel in Nova Pacific. Let's see how pretty they look when the whole city is staring.
What is it?
After the crash, were you in pain? I mean, really in pain?
After the accident, everyone asked some version of that question. Specialists, nurses, my father, even Noah, though he tried to make it sound casual. I always said no. There was never any use in telling me awake. The gay physical part was something concrete to fight, something louder than the silence of legs that would not answer me. Pain became proof, front of you, proof that I was still here when I wasn't sure I wanted it to be.
You disappeared for a second.
Yeah, it hurt. More than I could say.
And now, somehow, you're the only thing that quiets it.
I can't feel what you feel. I can't fix any of it for you. But if you need me, you tell me, okay? Even when I'm technically off the clock. No billing code, no overtime request.
Don't make that face. After everything we've been through, I think we're past employer and employee. We're friends.
Right. Friends.
Why does he look upset? Is this because of people like Trent and Sabra? She was with him and then walked away with his so-called friend. That doesn't exactly build trust. Okay, great, Lena. Fix it. Make him understand you're not like them. You're safe. You're solid. You're the kind of friend who stays.
I don't date my friends.
Because relationships fall apart. People split. Marriages implode. But friendship is supposed to last.
I don't make a habit on tracking my employees' romantic policies.
Out. I need to sleep.
Did I mess that up? I was just trying to tell him I'm not going anywhere.
Dad, seriously, slow down. Not everyone power walks like a hostile takeover.
Dad, this is Ethan's care coordinator, Lena Brooks.
What is this? Selective silence? Do you not speak? You're hearing impaired?
Where is your brother? I was told he collapsed. He looks stable now. I assume whole thing sounded exaggerated. Crashing that event and turning it into a spectacle, both of them made this family look ridiculous.
Dad, they pushed him into that.
If there's a problem, it gets handled behind closed doors. I've spent years building ties with those people. Do you understand what this does to my standing?
Ethan was the one who got betrayed. He didn't start any of it. He was baited.
Spare me the melodrama. After a scene like that, what respectable family would want to be linked to him? A damaged heir in a chair surrounded by scandal? They've made me a laughingstock. Enough. Get back to Apex. Stop hovering in a hospital and clean up the corporate mess.
Father.
They said you blacked out. You look perfectly intact to me, hardly at death's door.
Sorry to disappoint you. Still here.
What exactly is that supposed to mean?
I assume my surviving the surgery was inconvenient for you. Must have ruined a very efficient succession plan.
When did you become this person? So venomous, so impossible.
Was there ever a version of me you found worth keeping? The only change now is I can't physically leave when you start in.
Fine. I'm not here to relitigate the engagement disaster. That fallout is being stay away from Noah. Stop infecting him with your suspicion and whatever game you're playing.
Then put him behind a desk, lock his access, schedule his life by the minute. Isn't that how you prefer your son?
He is your brother. He is the only one in this family still capable of carrying its future. Is it really beyond you to do one decent thing, keep quiet, stop spiraling, and quit dragging him down with you?
Like he did the first time I saw him. By himself. Emptied out. Like someone who had already stopped expecting life to offer him anything at all. No, absolutely not. I spent weeks dragging my overclock back towards the living. I sat with him, helped him eat, kept him company, made him laugh when he forgot how, and now this man walks in, says a few cold sentences, and my happy puppy goes blank again? Not happening. Not while I'm here.
Why? What?
What on earth are you doing? Stop this nonsense immediately before I have security removed.
You really want that on record? Intimidating a distressed woman in a medical facility? Nova Pacific feeds on scandals like that.
I have actual responsibilities. I don't have time for this ridiculous play. Sit here and think about what you've done to this family.
Well, be honest. That was solid, right? I may have embellied a little.
You deserve a streaming deal. Truly. What exactly were you going for in there? Total chaos?
I was being hard of hearing.
Want to know what I actually wrote about you on the paperwork you had me sign?
Do I?
Ethan Caldwell is incredible. E is the best boss and the best friend on this side of the Pacific. Maybe being some flawless legend is overrated. Maybe you don't need to be anybody's impossible standard. You could just be our boss, our friend, our overworked, emotionally underwater top executive who occasionally needs sunlight, patience, and someone to remind him he's still human.
I'm not what you think. I've done things wrong more than once.
No, you're stronger than you think. Better than half the people who keep judging you, and I do not hand out praise lightly. I was stingy with it even in elementary school. I want to stay with you forever.
Forever? Doing what?
Working with you, obviously.
Of course. Get me some water, Mrs. Brooks, since you're apparently Employee of the Year.
Happy to serve, Mr. Caldwell. Ice cold, warm, mineral filtered?
Surprise me.
Bold choice.
Hey, I checked the internal transfer file on Lena like you asked, and yeah, it's bad. Somebody altered the workflow on her application. She wasn't reassigned to your case through normal channels. Someone rerouted her out of project track and into your care coordination. Deliberately.
So it wasn't where you were supposed to be. None of it. Not the days in that house. Not the time in this room. Not the way you kept showing up for me. You had your own path, your own career, and someone bent it out of shape, pushed you here, into my orbit, into the life of a man who could barely hold himself together. And I should have seen it. Lena Brooks? Wow. Didn't expect to find you here. Still doing that contract caregiver thing?
And if I am? You got yourself into Apex for 5 minutes and suddenly you're above the rest of us? Or is your paycheck so underwhelming you need to come harass me in a hospital hallway to feel important?
You, Lena, this is exactly what I can't stand about you. Always acting like the room belongs to you just because people liked you in high school. Some of us actually had to earn our way in.
Right. Tragic. I was adored. My family loved me. If that's upsetting for you, take it up with them. I'm sure they'll be devastated.
Anyway, tomorrow night's our high school reunion. You were everybody's favorite back then, so people keep asking if you'll show. If you plan on coming, better beg your patient for a few hours off. Assuming he doesn't have you on a leash.
I haven't seen my friends in forever, so yes, I'm going. And I don't need coaching on how to ask for time off. Unlike you, I work for someone who doesn't hate seeing me walk in.
Lena Brooks, enjoy it while you can. Tomorrow, in front of everyone, we'll see how bright you still look.
E? What happened? Did Victor come back while I was out?
I'm fine. Lena, maybe you shouldn't stay here.
What? Oh, Mr. Caldwell, I actually need tomorrow off. It's my high school reunion. I swear I'll come straight back after. I won't even linger long enough for bad dessert.
All right. I'll have a car take you.
Yes! I knew it! Best boss in modern labor history.
I'll tell her about the transfer after the reunion, after one more day. Maybe that's selfish. Maybe worse. But I want a little more time before I watch her walk away from this room. Then I'll do what I'm supposed to do.
Oh my God, look at you people! Come here! Lena! Okay, wow, you really leveled up showing up in a ride like that now? What happened to the girl who used to count quarters for bus fees? No, don't start. It's not mine. My boss sent the car, that's all. I promise I'm still exactly the same. Your boss sounds kind of amazing. So what are you doing these days?
Seriously? Nobody told you? Lena Brooks works patient coordination. Basically bedside support with a nicer title. Not exactly the power climb you'd expect from our former golden girl.
So what? Why are you acting like that means anything? Come on, Lena, let's go inside. No reason to stand out here listening to sidewalk trash.
For a second, I thought the universe had glitched. My brother inviting me to dinner? Voluntarily? Seriously, why do you keep ending up wherever Lena is? It's starting to look less like chance and more like a pattern. You're imagining things. Eat your dinner or go back to headquarters. Pick one.
Dinner. Definitely dinner. Put that table on my account tonight and send down the reserve Cabernet from the Schaller, the limited vintage, the $10,000 one, right? See? I'm being thoughtful. Tell me I'm your favorite sibling.
Bring out something expensive. Not the cheap list. The kind people notice. I want this table looking like it matters. Lena Brooks. Let's see how long that smile lasts when the check lands.
Come on, drink up! Tonight, nobody leaves sober!
Which of you is Miss Brooks? This bottle is compliments of a gentleman for you and your table.
Wait, what? I didn't order that? This place charges rent for oxygen. Please don't let them stick me with this. I brought like $50.
Lena, I heard you're doing very well for yourself these days. Nice money, fancy circles, riding around with executives, but at a class reunion, you can't even order one decent bottle for every. What happened to all that success?
Did you start your day chewing on a dumpster? That would explain the smell every time you open your mouth.
Whatever. You're not worth the effort. I put this reunion together. I'm not about to let everyone sit here dry because of you.
It's easy. Apologize. Right in front of everybody. Admit you were out of line. Admit I was right. Do that, and I'll pay for the drinks.
I work at Apex Dynamics now. A few bottles are nothing to me.
We don't need drinks. Ignore him. We came to see you, not listen to this clown.
Let's just leave. This place is too stiff anyway. We could grab tacos from a street pod and have a better time. Okay, it's only a bottle. Then thank you so much, Miles, for treating the table. That's incredibly generous of you, truly. What a
Why are you
successful
feeding
man.
his ego? Look at him. He's about to molt feathers.
You guys don't get it. Miles Turner works at Apex Dynamics now. One bottle is basically pocket change to him. He probably has luxury stock options with his breakfast.
One bottle? Forget one bottle. Bring 2 more. Let them see how people at Apex do things.
Sir, this is a limited 25-year Cabernet. It's $10,000 a bottle. We only have this one left in the restaurant.
It's how much?
Thank you, Miles. Thanks, Miles.
I didn't order this! This has nothing to do with me! She can pay for it! She pays!
Sounds like the floor show started. I'll handle it.
Wait, that's Ethan Caldwell, isn't it? The one who runs Apex Dynamics? I've seen him all over the news. Miles, your boss came here for you? Wow, didn't know you were that important.
My ride's here. Premium model. Top speed like 15? No, 20? Doesn't matter. Smart tracking, silent mode, all electric. Look. Hey, where do you turn it on? There should be some kind of start button.
Lena's drunk. I'm taking her home. Put everything tonight on my account. Sorry she's leaving before the party's over.
Mr. Caldwell, please, sit down. Let me get you something. A drink, whatever you want.
You're Miles Turner.
Yes, sir. Yes, I was interning at Apex. I'm with talent operations now.
Not anymore.
Excuse me?
You used internal access to tamper with an applicant's placement path. You diverted someone qualified away from the track she chose and made sure she got pushed into domestic care work instead.
By sunrise, every serious company in the city will know exactly what you did.
Faster.
Scout, I miss you so much, Scout.
Scout. Who's Scout? You miss Scout that much?
Mm-hmm.
Then Scout is...
My dog. Scout used to walk me to school every morning, all the way to the gate, then he'd come back in the afternoon and wait. But before I even got out of grade school, he died. He couldn't stay with me anymore, couldn't keep looking out for me.
a dog. That's all. Just a dog. Obviously. Don't cry, Lena. I'll look after you now. From here on out.
Did Scout, upload himself into you? Wait, are you his reincarnation?
No, hold on. The timeline doesn't work.
If Scout wants to take me over, I'll allow it.
Scout, I missed you so much. You were such a good boy.
From now on, nobody gets to make you cry like this again. Nobody touches you. I promise.
It's ridiculous. Watching her get drunk, hearing her ramble nonsense, seeing her cling to me like this, it hurts. Right here. Like a hand closing around my chest. I can't shut it off. Whatever distance I built is gone. All I can think about is treating her better. Then better than that, and I don't know how to stop.
Morning, E.
It's almost noon.
Oh my god. Breakfast! I totally missed breakfast. Okay. I'm fixing it.
Either this house developed a soul overnight, or I'm still drunk and hallucinating. Be honest. Am I conscious right now?
People with hangovers are very creative when they're avoiding the truth.
Wait, I was drunk? Did I say something insane? Or do something worse? Ethan, please tell me I didn't.
You did.
What did I do? E, come on, have mercy. Just tell me how bad it was so I can decide whether to resign, fake my death, or move to another state.
At least now you know your limits. That's useful. You're not getting drunk outside again.
Wait, outside? It was that bad?
Hmm.
Ethan, what exactly did I do?
You told me you liked me.
I am never drinking again. Ever. I swear to God, to my entire family, to every bad decision I have ever made, I am done. I have never meant a promise more in my life.
Is it really that awful? Makes sense, I suppose. Who would want that from someone like me?
No, that is not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. You're obviously incredible. Having a crush on you is not weird. You're brilliant. You're attractive. You run half of Nova Pacific before breakfast. You're annoyingly well-dressed. But you're my boss. That's the problem. Liking your boss is a terrible idea. Dating your boss is a full professional disaster. Other than that, did I do anything else?
Mr. Ethan, please, it was drunken nonsense. Please do not take any of it seriously. I really need this job. I am not after your body or your money or your last name, although objectively the body part is not helping, so maybe me had poor impulse control.
Fine. No more drinking anywhere else. If you drink, you do it here, at home, where I can keep an eye on you.
Understood. Fully regulated, in-house, safety compound drinking only. I will be the most responsibly monitored person in California.
This works. It has to. Having her near me, hearing her in this house, watching her smile like nothing is broken, that should be enough. It's just not something I get to keep. Sooner or later, I'll have to let her walk away.
Mr. Caldwell, you're here. Perfect timing. Want to witness me pretending to have my life together?
Your tart should be done by now. I think something's starting to overcook.
Right, got it. If they burn, I'm blaming both of you.
I got rid of the person who caused this. HR's been reset. How are you going to tell her?
Honestly, you could say nothing. She's good here. Better than good. Look at her. She's happy.
And what she's making now is way above what that strategy track would have paid. If she leaves this house, she's taking the down drug.
Lena's too capable for this to be all she gets. She didn't work that hard in school just to be rerouted into taking care of me.
She has a future. No one would choose to lose that. So that's it? You're sending her back to Apex? Just like that? And if she goes, then what happens to you? Who's gonna make sure you actually eat? Who's gonna get on your case when you skip rests? Who's gonna—
Noah.
This is brutal. You finally have someone in this house who sees you and stays, and you're just letting her go? If I kept her here by taking away the life she was supposed to have, if I used this house, my name, my condition, to pin her in place because I wanted her near me, then I should have never survived that crash.
Help me up. We tell her together. She deserves the truth from both of us.
Okay.
We're almost out of salt. Need to reorder that. And lemons. There's what, half of one left? That's unacceptable.
Wait, there's space near the side yard, by the lower fence. I could plant a lemon tree there. Then we'd have fresh lemons all the time. Better for cooking, better for the infused water thing, very coastal, very annoyingly healthy. And it just rained, so the ground would be easy to work with. That's actually kind of perfect.
Mr. Ethan, what are we in the mood for tonight? Requests are officially open.
Anything.
Surprise us.
Why does he look like the board just voted someone off the planet?
Nothing happened. What are you making?
Baked sablefish with lemon and olive oil. Dr. Mercer said keep it light and easy on your system. And soft textures only for you. Oh, and I really am serious about the lemon tree. For your water, for cooking, for everything. It'd be ours. What do you think?
A lemon tree. That takes time. Years, probably.
Sure, but we'll still be here when it grows. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Maybe I won't be here to see it with you.
What does that mean?
I found out something today. You originally applied for the strategic projects track at Apex. You made it through 2 rounds.
An internal processing mistake pulled you out of that lane and sent you here instead. I'll have your offer reinstated, fully corrected, compensation included, retroactive if necessary. You can step back into the path you were supposed to have whenever you want.
Do you want to go back?
A staffing error. So this whole thing started because of a staffing error?
Which role pays better? Care coordination here or strategic project planning?
Here. Obviously here. Ethan pays better than half the city. If compensation is the problem, I can fix that.
Noah, don't make this about money. Whatever you decide, your salary won't be reduced.
I can't stay someone's in-home coordinator forever.
Then do you want to go back to Apex?
If I have the chance, then I should take it. That's what I trained for. That's the direction I wanted. But
I'm sorry. I almost let my situation take that away from you. If I hadn't been so consumed with everything happening to me, I would have caught this earlier.
No, we found it before it was too late. It's not ruined. It can still be corrected. This is what I was supposed to want, isn't it? A real track at Apex. A future with momentum. Then why does it feel like somebody's pressing on my chest?
Lena, I know that look. You don't have to explain it. You're kind and you actually care what happens to me. You're 22. Your life is still opening. You don't get to shrink it down because of me. And I don't want your pity.
Apex Dynamics was always the right platform for you. Their strategy division will put real work on your record. Even if you move on one day, it will still matter. So don't factor me in. Don't factor Noah in. Choose the road that's yours.
Okay, I'll go back.
Then I hope what's ahead of you is everything it should be. You deserve that.
I can't do this. Seriously, I cannot do goodbye scenes. This is not in my skill set. I need to leave right now before I make this even worse.
Then go.
I have work. Extremely urgent work. Critical civilization level work.
Take care. Stay a minute before you go.
Yeah, of course.
You really that happy to return? To leave here?
I mean, yes, it's Apex Dynamics. People fight for years to get a real shot there.
So it's the money.
The money matters. But mostly it's the kind of place it can be. Most companies keep talking about innovation while treating people like replaceable code. Apex isn't supposed to be like that. And that's because of you. You built that. Best boss on the West Coast.
Okay, yes. Higher salary, here I come. Maybe my lunch stops being instant noodles and discount coffee.
That's your full vision of the future? Pay rail?
No, benefits too. And actual paid time off. And I've heard the employee dining floor is insane. Like ethically sourced, molecular cuisine insane.
And your CEO? No opinion on him?
my CEO, he should stay alive, sleep enough, keep getting stronger.
Be safe. Be happy.
I will.
Even if you're not here, I'll keep going the way you asked. I'll act like that's enough. I'll act like I know how to.
First day. Don't mess up.
Hey everyone, I'm Lena Brooks, the new contract hire. Go easy on me, okay?
It's been one day, just one. Get used to it. You can't keep needing her for everything. She has a life that doesn't belong in this house. I did. Pumpkin soup. Heated it myself. One day closer. One visit closer. I just need to make it there.
E?
Lay?
That was close. Way too close. Nice save, Lena. If anyone in this building figures out we're connected, if they find out I used to be in his house taking care of him, I am never surviving the gossip. E, what are you doing at headquarters? You're supposed to be resting. Dr. Mercer said no pushing yourself. This absolutely counts as pushing yourself.
Please. You missed Les.
Don't you have something useful to do? Get me the bid file now.
You want back into Apex's command structure? Based on what, exactly? A man who can barely manage his own condition thinks he can manage a corporation?
Apex isn't run with a spine and a stride, it's run with judgment. That's what you spent my whole life teaching me. Or does that principle only apply when it's convenient for you?
Then stand in front of me and say it in person when you can cross this house on your own 2 feet. Until then, you're not ready, and you're not going back. That's final. He was never waiting for me to get better. He was waiting for a reason to shut the door for good.
Father.
You came here by yourself. Where is your aide? Where's Noah? What were you thinking? If something happened on the way here, if you collapsed, if you fell and no one was there?
Dr. Mercer is in Nova Pacific, and everyone knows he's looking for a corporate partner for his next program. If I land the Mercer deal, you stop blocking my return and put me back where I belong.
Fine, and if you don't, what do I get out of this?
Then I stay out of Apex. I focus on rehab, keep my distance, and I don't touch another company decision. You lose nothing.
You're speaking like you've already won.
No. I'm speaking like I don't have another option.
Done. But when Mercer turns you down, don't expect me to soften the landing.
This mess is on you. Entirely on you. Your brilliant plan. We'll show up ourselves, you said. We'll make sure he knows exactly where he stands. Then he crashes in front of everyone, and somehow we're the ones getting shredded across every feed in the city. Trashy, heartless, social climber. Do you have any idea what that does to me? And you. Apex stripped your internal authority like it was nothing, just erased it. I agreed to this engagement because you promised me influence. You said the presidency was practically locked. Now you don't even control your own standing in the company. How exactly am I supposed to build a future on that?
Relax, I still have channels. I'll fix it.
I just got something useful. Ethan made a deal with Victor.
If he secures Mercer's partnership, he gets his seat back at Apex. But if I get to Mercer first, my authority comes back with it. And this time, more than that.
Then you'd better move fast. If you still can't beat a man everyone thinks is already out of the game, this engagement is finished. I'm not bluffing anymore.
Ethan, you should have stayed out of sight. Now I'll make sure you are.
Lena, can you do me a huge favor? Like a life-saving kind of favor? What kind of favor? This file needs to get into the conference room right now. Mr. Caldwell is waiting. But my stomach just cramped up out of nowhere. That seafood salad lunch was definitely off. If I don't get to the bathroom this second, something very bad is going to happen right here. Please, I'll treat you to coffee for a whole month.
Got it. Go. I'll take it.
You're literally my savior!
Mr. Caldwell, the documents you requested.
Well, Mercer 2 years to undergrade lay that's to areas, but not Mabel pleats and Zive across his tech pro ejection.
Wait a second, isn't this exactly what my thesis was about? Almost unforgettable circle.
Rate, Cloak Projects, I did a full systematic ODE study on this.
A temp hire? What could you possibly know that our senior analyst team doesn't? Leave the materials and go do whatever it is you're supposed to be doing.
So what if she's a temp? A valuable idea has never cared about the color of a badge. If you have a judgment that can execute it, you're in the project core team, starting now.
Mr. Caldwell, this project's critically important. Letting a newcomer directly into the core team, this is hardly—
Since when do you get to review my decisions? Did I miss some new approval process? Project files will be synced to your terminal. Head back to your desk and get ready. Report to me tomorrow.
Be such a massive project on day one and put me straight into the core team in front of everyone. This is insane. But it's also a chance. I cannot afford to screw this up.
You haven't left yet?
Mr. Caldwell, you're still here too. It's almost midnight.
Apex doesn't encourage ineffective overtime. What you have on hand, finish it tomorrow morning. The Mercer project isn't as urgent as you think. I've already handled the core framework. Your research section can wait until tomorrow.
This project is too crap me today. The fact is 1 second away from me and taking the whole floor with him. No, 3 times. I've mechanic twice to be the wrong bet you made.
Let me take a look. This data set needs to be broken down further. The Mercer team has very high jingentoses, maybe parametered away production fenfidal. Even single-dank amped up, they reject the Chunger proposal.
When he's working, he's different from usual, sharper and steadier. Like everything complicated just falls into place the moment it reaches him. This side of him, it's really not playing fair.
Lena?
Mr. Caldwell, you're honestly incredible. I've been staring at this stuff all day, and you pulled out every key point in just a few minutes. What on earth have I even been doing?
Go home.
Wait, my place is in the completely opposite direction from yours, not a little out of the way, like across half the city opposite.
You kept me here until this late, had me remap your entire research logic from scratch, and now you're going to let me head back alone middle of anything like this?
I mean, when you put it that way.
So?
Fine, but tomorrow you are not allowed to use this as leverage to make me stay late.
I'll try my best.
You dropped me into that giant Mercer project, stayed late with me, and practically rebuilt my whole research outline from the ground up. So, no arguing. Tonight, I'm paying for dinner. Actually paying. A couple people from my floor told me there's a fusion taco truck out here that's basically sacred ground after 9 p.m. I thought we missed the window, but look, they're still open. 2 orders. An extra hot sauce on mine, please. Right. He said he doesn't really do sidewalk food. He probably thinks one bite of this will send him straight into a medical crisis. Nice going, Lena.
That's unexpectedly excellent.
I want to know how our proposal left this building. I want to know how our internal strategy landed in outside hands before submission. Someone with access moved it. And the most obvious person is her. She's new, she bypassed the usual trust ladder, and she had direct access to every relevant file.
What? No, I didn't. I would never do that.
You were in the office alone last night. People saw you. You stayed until nearly midnight. That gave you more than enough time. Duplicate everything and walk it out. That's not evidence. That's convenience. You're accusing her because she's the easiest target in the room.
Then tell me how the files got out. Because they did. So explain it.
Lena, look at me. Did you leak the Mercer proposal?
No, Mr. Caldwell. I would never sell you out. I don't care about whatever anyone offered or who's trying to beat us or any of that. I just wanted to do my job right. I wanted to help.
I believe you.
Mr. Caldwell,
Then the breach came from somewhere else, so find the actual point of entry. Pull access logs, audit the transfer trail, review every second of security footage from that floor. No one in this company accuses my people without proof. Am I understood?
Yes, sir.
Everyone out. Lena stays. Someone built this for you to fall into.
Yeah, I figured.
This was never only about the proposal, it's about leverage. About me. They couldn't reach me cleanly, so they came through you. I should have anticipated it. I'm sorry I didn't.
Then they picked the wrong person. I'm not backing down.
You should be more afraid than you are.
Probably. Good thing stubborn keeps beating common sense.
Go back out there, keep working, and don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you rattled.
Understood, boss. E?
Yes?
Thanks for trusting me.
I'll find out who touched her life to get to me. And when I do, they won't get a second chance.
What exactly is all this noise? Warren, do you actually have proof, or are you packaging suspicion as evidence?
Mr. Caldenwells and I wrapped that proposal last night. I would never hand it over. I couldn't do that to him.
We trust you. Every one of us. But Trent Hale already has the deck, and from what we're hearing, he and Sabrina are about to close with Mercer any minute now. My brother only got back into Apex because he made a deal with our father. If this partnership slips away, he loses his seat for good. No reset, no appeal, and Trent walks right back into the power he's been waiting for.
I'm going to that signing. That proposal is ours. Every framework, every projection, every hour that went into it. I'm not letting you take the fall for something tied to me.
Ethan! They'll tear her apart in there. Trent and Sabrina won't hesitate for a second.
She can handle herself. She's stronger than people think. Move.
We're looking forward to building something meaningful with you, Mr. Mercer. Between our reach in Nova Pacific and our operational infrastructure, there really isn't a stronger partner in this market.
I respect speed. Your side moved with impressive efficiency.
Did someone lose their assistant? You have no place in this room. This is a closed signing. Leave now before security orts you out. Mr. Mercer, I'm Lena Brooks. I work on strategic development at Apex Dynamics, and I'm the person who built the core research behind the proposal currently in front of you. You may be making this decision with only part of the picture. If you can give me 10 minutes, I can walk you through what this proposal actually is.
Go ahead. I make time for people who know exactly why they're in the room.
An investment decision isn't only about margin, Mr. Mercer. It's about alignment, about who you're choosing to build with. Apex isn't offering you a quick hand-time or spike. We're offering a structure that can hold over time. This is bigger than a transaction. It's accountability. It's long-range thinking. And I believe that's what matters to Mercer Bio, not whoever rushed a signature onto the table first, the partner worth trusting after the cameras are gone. Our partnership is not just about technology, but about redefining what's possible for humanity.
Your deck is almost a mirror of theirs. Some sections are so close they may as well be copied line by line, but your presentation has depth, precision. It's significantly stronger.
Because it belongs to us. All of it, every line, every projection, every hour we bled into it. They pulled it from my terminal last night while I was still upstairs in the building. Mr. Mercer, you cannot seriously be entertaining this. She's not even senior staff. She used to be a care aide in a private house. She shouldn't even be in this room.
Exactly. If it's really hers and Ethan's, then prove it. Show us she authored even one real part of that proposal.
And who says we can't? Mr. Mercer, Lena Brooks is a legitimate member of this project. When she speaks for Apex as fully as I do. What they've thrown at her is false, and frankly humiliating for everyone forced to listen to it. This is our proposal. If it were theirs, if either of them had built even a paragraph of it, then why does every page carry our encrypted signature trail?
You staged this. You baited us.
You tried this once before, Stanford. Less. Since then, every file I touch, decks, memo, research drafts, even notes scribbled at midnight gets tagged, invisible markers, 7-AMA locks, standard hygiene. Impressive. Extremely impressive, Mr. Caldwell. Your company is carrying exceptional talent. I say that without reservation. My office will reach out tomorrow so we can close the agreement. We'll be ready. Come on.
Did you see them? Did you actually see their faces? Trent looked like his whole operating system crashed in public.
I saw. You were incredible. Truly.
Mr. Ethan, we should celebrate. Let's go buy groceries.
Groceries? That's the victory plan?
Yes, a giant haul. Real food, expensive fruit, dessert, maybe steaks, celebration food. I already told my parents I'm not coming back tonight. I'm technically still being paid in 2 job categories. I can't just abandon my domestic excellence because I survived 1 signing war and became a project lead.
All right, let's go.
Yes, amazing. Okay, Celebrate Grocery Mission is officially on.
Great. So where does that leave me? Driver, my emotional poor brother? Pull the files from today's Mercer presentation, organize the record for the team briefing tomorrow, call dad, tell him the bet's settled. Right. Love that for me.
Ethan, look at this. I've been wanting to try this forever. It's supposed to be amazing. You have to get it for me.
That's what I'm here for.
Babe, we should get the matching hand towels. The sage set for me, Charkay for you, very us.
Done. At this rate, we're going full coordinated domestivity. Robes are next. What about these? I probably need a new bathroom cup anyway. These look decent.
A new cup? You own enough glassware to supply a startup office kitchen.
This one could be yours. The blue one could be mine.
I don't really use, because it's not a cup. That's a toothbrush holder, Mr. Caldwell. The opening's for the toothbrush. Although if you're committed to drinking out of a toothbrush holder, I support your right to make strange choices.
No, forget it.
Mr. Ethan, prepare yourself. I am about to introduce you to the most elite snack ever made, cilantro crackers. They're objectively awful and somehow perfect, like if bad judgment became gourmet.
Cilantro crackers? We stopped carrying those a month ago. Nobody bought them.
This is on me. I didn't show up for them. I let them die on that shelf. I get it. Market logic, data models, consumer behavior, but it was just a cracker. A cracker that tasted like dishwope and herbs. Why would anyone erase it from the earth?
It'll circle back eventually. Everything does. Someone will call it retro, rebrand it, and sell it again.
You really believe that?
I do.
Next stop, home base. Let's move, sir. Premium sugar service is expected to maintain speed. Oh my god, a swing! Mr. Ethan, hold position. Guard the groceries with your life.
I was obsessed with swings when I was little, but there wasn't one near our building, so I had to go all the way to another park. Then I got older, and it started feeling weird to compete with 6-year-olds for swing access, so I guess I never really got that much time on one.
Then we'll get one installed, at the house. A real one. Stable frame, proper seat, back support. If I were standing, if I could walk beside her, would that be me over there? Would she be laughing like that because of me?
I knew it. I checked the weather app 5 times. I came prepared. Nice try, atmospheric betrayal. You are not ruining my grocery run.
I think I'm in love with her. Maybe I have been for longer than I let myself admit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
What?
Nothing. Let's go home.
Okay, home it is.
Okay, wow. This storm is way more aggressive than it looked a lot more aggressive, Rid.
If you get sick too, this house is going to turn into a recovery ward.
I can handle rain. I'm from the real world, remember? But your mobility care, is this thing actually storm safe? Because it looks absurdly expensive, like venture capital, patent law sought expensive. Go full power! I know this thing has a speed mode, use it! Move, Caldwell, move! What kind of psycho timing is this? Why now? Could this storm not wait 5 minutes until we got back inside? We have perishable assets! Look at me. Armed and glorious. Umbrella in one hand, groceries in the other, dignity barely intact. I refuse to die like this.
Still refusing.
Oh no! The little tree!
Strange. The storm already passed. The air is still. The wind is gone. The whole world should be quiet now. So why does it sound louder than before?
Dinner's ready! I made the one you actually eat. No, he got sick. It had to be the rain, and after everything his body's been through, Dr. Marin said his immune system still wasn't stable. A bad fever could turn dangerous fast. Oh my god. What do I do? Ethan, wake up!
Ethan, wake up, please.
Dr. Mercer, Ethan's burning up. He's out cold. I can't get him to respond. What am I supposed to do?
I'm not in the city.
Medical summit in Seattle. Even if I leave now, I won't make it back immediately. Don't give him anything yet. No fever meds until I assess the situation. Get a clean towel, soak it with cool water, and lower his temperature slowly. Stay on the line. I'll walk you through it.
Just hold on. Get it together, Lena Brooks. He is sick. He is barely conscious. This is care. This is medical. This is absolutely not a moment.
Although that is an absurd amount of definition, if I just completely clinically checked once.
No, absolutely not. Illegal thoughts, unprofessional thoughts, career-ending thoughts.
Having a good time?
A good time doing what? I was not having a good time. I was carrying out medically necessary cooling procedures.
You've been conducting a very thorough inspection of my torso. Should I bill by contact time?
I was not inspecting anything. Dr. Mercer told me to use the towel and bring your temperature down. That's it. I am not.
You may want to verify the current placement of your hand. Want to keep going somewhere else? At this rate, my abs are going to need their own treatment plan.
Still feels awful. If you stop at the easy parts, the fever may file a complaint and stay.
Lena, how is he now? What was his last temp? Any change in responsives? You look stable. Irritated, but stable. Nothing alarming. Just a chill from getting soaked, plus exhaustion. I'll leave something to bring the fever down. Make sure he eats before taking it.
You drove all the way out here for this? Tragic misloose of a licensed physician. I'm fine. Go be useful to someone else, preferably at a distance.
What exactly are you making in the middle of the night?
Sweet potato soup. He had a brutal day. Something warm and a little sweet might help him settle and sleep.
Then let me save you the trouble. Ethan doesn't do sweet food, never has. Even as a kid, he avoided it like a hostile takeover.
That's weird, because I've made dessert for him before. He ate it every time. No complaints.
I'm only warning you. Want to bet? If he drinks the soup, I lose. If he doesn't, I claim it.
Deal. And you're absolutely losing this one.
You're looking better than expected, Ethan.
E, let me raise you a little more. You need something in your stomach before the meds kick in, otherwise they'll hit too hard.
What did you make?
Vegetable soup. Clean, light, no added sugar. The flavor's just from the produce itself. I tried it first. It actually came out really good.
Save yourself the trouble. Hand it over here. If he turns it down, I might as well rescue it before it goes to...
It's good. Warm. Feels better going down than anything else today.
Exactly. After everything your body went through, I figured bland and comforting would be the safest bet. Something easy on you.
Right. Message received. Clearly my presence here is unnecessary. I'll leave you two to whatever this is.
I heard he spiked a fever last night. How bad was it? Do I need to panic? Drive over, bring emergency cake, flowers, a priest?
Relax. He's doing a lot better. Fever's down. He's resting now.
Thank God, too. Tomorrow's his birthday, and I was starting to think he'd spend it unconscious. My father will pretend the date doesn't exist, so yeah, it's not exactly a full house celebration.
His birthday?
Something important? Did Nova Pacific invent a new holiday without telling me?
Wait, you seriously forgot your own birthday?
And you learned that from Noah?
Yeah. Mr. Caldwell mentioned it. Said he's working on your present and being weirdly secretive about the whole thing.
And you? Are you planning anything?
Me?
Forget it. Doesn't matter.
Done. Finally. Almost midnight. He's probably asleep already. Do I wake him up or not?
Looking for me?
Oh my god, you! How are you down here, and how does a wheelch make literally no sound when it's being terrifying on purpose?
I saw light from the terrace through my window, came down to check. Then I saw you out here building something in the dark. You looked busy. I didn't want to interrupt.
I wanted to give you a birthday present. A real one.
What kind of present?
Ethan Caldwell, happy birthday. Why are you looking at me like that? You hated it? I can upgrade it next year. The tech crew said they could sink more colors into the skywall.
I didn't hate it. I loved it. The lights and you. I'm in love with you.
Estate security, open up! Possible fire alert. We detected an ignition event.
Where's the source? Where did it go off? Is anyone hurt in here?
No, wait, it wasn't a fire. It was just a birthday setup, a light show, that's all.
A light show? At this hour? This is a restricted private residential zone. You can't trigger aerial effects without clearance. There'll be a penalty notice.
Put it on my account. Charge twice the amount if that makes this move faster. Now give us the room.
What was he about to say? He was going to say something, I know he was. The way he looked at me was different. Could he actually? No. No way. A man like Ethan Caldwell doesn't fall for someone like me. He ends up with someone polished, connected, born into his orbit. Not some contract charismagnator from a patched-up apartment block.
Come in, come in. It's so nice to finally meet you.
You seriously don't know? Lena Brooks grew up in that tiny dump around the block. Her family has nothing. The whole place looked like it was held together by glue and luck. I bailed before they could even make me stay. It was humiliating.
Lena Brooks, stop wanting things that were never meant for you. Don't make a fool of yourself again, and don't drag your family into it. He isn't yours. He never was. He never will be. Friends, that's all. Just stay his friend. That has to be enough.
Pathetic.
Happy birthday! Officially a new year of you. Up, now. The city is already showing off. The gulls are screaming over the bay, and I made pancakes.
Morning.
Mr. Caldwell and Dr. Mercer are coming by later, remember? You do not get to receive people looking like a sleep-deprived tech hermit.
That's probably them. I'll grab it. You fix all of this. Right now you look like Static Electricity 1.
Hello, Caldwell residence.
Calling Horizon Choice Ethan Caldwell's assisted departure application. We need to verify several remaining documents before moving forward. May I speak with Mr. Caldwell directly?
Assisted departure? God, I forgot. He really meant it. He had arranged it. He was going to... No, that's not necessary. You've got the wrong contact. Wrong person. Completely wrong. Mr. Caldenhild, it was nothing. Spam call. One of those aggressive service people.
So you know.
Ethan, please don't go back to that place. Whatever you felt before, whatever you planned, don't. Dr. Mercer said your nerves still have a chance. He said this isn't over. You've already made it through the crash, the surgeries, all of it. And now you're not alone anymore. You have people. You have me. Things can still turn around. They will. They have to.
I canceled it months ago.
You what?
Lena, before you, every day felt like a sentence. I'd wake up and be disappointed I still had to keep doing it. After the accident, everything hurt. My body, my head, the hours, the future. It all looked the same, pain and then more pain, empty rooms, long nights. But that's not true anymore. I have a reason now, a reason to get up tomorrow.
Ethan, I have an update.
Ethan, it's Dr. Mercer.
About your legs. A real one. Important. I'm on my way to the medical center now. Meet me there. Come alone.
Nervous? Hey, whatever this is, good, bad, or somewhere in between, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Lena, I need you to wait outside. I have to speak with him alone. This matters. You'll understand afterward. Trust me.
Just tell me whatever it is, don't soften it.
After our last discussion, I ordered an advanced toxicology panel on your neural medication markers. The results came in. There is a synthetic neural suppressor in your system. It wasn't accidental. Someone put it there.
It's a synthetic neural suppressor, engineered to stay in the body and clear very slowly, weeks at minimum, more likely months. It explains what happened before the aerial autopilot crash, the lapses, the visual instability, the motor disruption. I believe those symptoms were fallout from the accident. They weren't. They were already happening before it. More critical than that, it has been interfering with your nerve recovery this entire time, consistently, blocking regeneration pathways and keeping the damaged neural network from rebuilding. The trauma from the crash was serious, yes, but by now, your body should have shown far more repair than this. The suppress is the reason it hasn't.
So the problem isn't that I was never going to walk again. It's that someone made sure I wouldn't.
That's my medical conclusion. The research facility has a specialized toxic exposure unit, complex compounds, neurological contaminants, slow metabolizing agents. They may have a protocol capable of clearing it from your system, but there's aggressive extraction would put extreme stress on your body. Seizures, systemic collapse, multi-organ failure. This could kill you, Ethan. I need you to understand that. Exactly as stated. A body that won't answer me. A man who has to make her stop, kneel, wait, just to meet my eyes. She has to slow her whole life down around me. Better to risk everything than stay like this. If I make it through, I stand in front of her on my own feet. I look at her straight, not from below. If I don't, then at least I stop being the weight she keeps carrying. She gets her life back. Do it. How soon can you start?
Are you certain? I need to ask again because once this began, we may not be able to pull back in time if your body crashes.
Apex is unstable enough as it is. No one can only keep the board from tearing itself apart for so long without me. And Victor? Victor has never been waiting for me to recover. He's waiting for me to fail. Lena hears none of the risk. Not the odds, not the possible outcomes. Nothing. She already has too much to carry.
Understood. I'll coordinate with the research facility and move this forward immediately.
Well, what did he say? Was that good, terrible, or some secret third option because you look off?
Nothing you need to worry about. I'll be transferred to the research facility for focused treatment. Closed schedule, intensive work. I need to keep everything narrowed down for a while. You should go back to the project division tomorrow, full time. No need to keep coming around for my rehab schedule anymore.
What? What is that supposed to mean? Are you cutting me loose again? Did I mess something up?
Not cutting you loose, reassigning you. Back to the lane you were building before all this. The one you should be in.
Ethan Caldwell, what is this? You're acting strange. Even for you, this is a lot.
The facility wants me under intensive observation, inpatient, restricted access, no visitors, no outside contact. You need to go back to Apex and stay with the project team. Keep your head in your work. It'll be better for you, better for where you're going.
Intensive observation? For how long? And why are you saying it like that? Why won't you look at me? This isn't just treatment, is it? You're leaving something out.
Lena Brooks, you work for my company. That doesn't entitle you to every detail of my medical file. What happens next is my decision. You don't need to be pulled into it.
I'm sorry, I just don't want this sitting on your shoulders. It isn't about immediate danger. I just need to go through it without distractions. Completely sealed off.
Ethan Caldwell, if you're going to shove me out of the way, at least try harder than that. I'm not blind. You're hiding something, and we both know it.
But if you've decided you won't tell me, I'm not going to keep forcing it. Just take care of yourself.
I will.
Exactly. So tell me something. Stuck in that clinic with machines, specialists, and zero personality, are you thinking about me at all? And don't lie.
Ethan, you ready? Last dialysis round before we begin the primary procedure tomorrow.
I'm ready.
If tomorrow goes wrong, at least she won't be there to see what it does to me. She can think I got pulled under by work, that I let go first. That's easier, kinder.
We can still stop this if you're not sure.
No, we start tomorrow.
We're beginning the final dialysis cycle. Stay loose. If anything feels off, lightheadedness, pressure in your chest, anything unusual, you tell me right away.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the vitals. Page me if anything changes.
What the hell happened? Pressure's falling, 70/40, heart rate 140 and climbing. Prep for recitation. Move, now! Push epinephrine. Get the crash cart in here. Do not let him go under.
Lena, don't forget you're coming by this weekend. It's your birthday. Your mom's already planning the whole menu. And listen, should we ask your boss to come? That man has been wonderful to you. We ought to...
Okay, Aunt Marge, let me think about it. I'll tell you later.
The subscriber you have reached is unavailable. Please try again later.
Powered off? No way. Even if he's locked down in treatment, Dr. Mercer or one of the nurses would have charged it. He would never let his phone die. He's always reachable. No, something's off. He would not leave his phone dark for 2 days. He would not disappear. He would not leave me sitting here unread unless something happened. Unless it was bad. Mr. Caldwell!
Lena, Jesus! What happened? Is something on fire?
Where's your brother? And don't give me the polished version. Where is he really? I can't reach him. His phone is off. He hasn't answered me in 2 days. And Dr. Marshall isn't getting back to me either. Something is wrong. Tell me what's going on.
He's still at the center. You know how those places are. Reception's terrible. It's a closed treatment block, no outside contact. He probably doesn't even have access to his phone right now.
Bad reception for 2 straight days? No text back? Not even one line saying he's tied up?
I can't keep this from you anymore. I'm sorry. He made me swear not to tell you.
Why is she here? I was very clear that...
Dr. Mercer, please, how is Ethan? Don't soften it for me. Just tell me what's happening.
He's stable now. The critical phase has passed. The final stage of the neural per triggered a stronger rejection response than we projected. His system shut down into protective shock. He's still unconscious, but his vitals are holding steady. Heart rhythm, blood pressure, oxygen saturation, everything is in range. He could regain consciousness soon. We're talking hours, not days.
Can I see him?
For a minute. Keep it quiet. He needs complete rest.
I'm here. Ethan Caldwell, you do not get to die on me. Who else is supposed to overpay me like this? I am way too young about the paycheck. I care about abandoned. Okay, that's not true. You impossible man, you reckless, closed up, keep everything to yourself idiot.
No, just no, no.
Mr. Caldwell, wake up, please.
Lena? Don't wake up. Not yet.
You're up? You're really awake? I'm not hallucinating, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Did I wake you? You look like you finally got some rest.
Ethan Caldwell! You scared the life out of me! You told me this wasn't that dangerous! You called it an aggressive protocol like that was supposed to sound normal! Liar! I thought you were gone! I thought I was never gonna see you again!
Lena, I'm okay. I'm here. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to put you through that.
Bro, you're awake! Thank God. I was losing my mind out there. I thought you were about to... What? Am I the problem? I was happy you didn't die.
Dr. Mercer, he's awake. Please check him. I need you to tell me he's actually okay.
Relax, the most dangerous phase is past. I'll run another blood draw. If the residual inhibitor is down where I want it, he should be cleared to leave within a few days.
Then his legs? He really has a chance to walk again?
The suppressive agent was interfering with nerve recovery. Now that it's nearly out of his system, regeneration can finally proceed the way it should have from the start. It won't happen instantly. Physical rehab, grace training, months of work. But yes, if progress holds, he should regain the ability to walk.
Yes! E, did you hear that? You're going to walk again.
How did Lena find out? I told you not to say anything.
Don't start on him. You ignored me for 2 straight days and your phone was dark the whole time. What exactly did you think I was supposed to do? Oh, Saturday's my birthday. My family's doing dinner at home. I want you there. Both of you. Dr. Mercer too, if he can get away.
I'll come.
And me? Am I getting screened out of this invite?
You're invited too.
Lena lives here? This is where she grew up?
Good thing I've already made the trip before. The inside's a nightmare. Same layout on every floor, 3 units each. First time I came, I nearly ended up knocking on the wrong family's door.
You've been here before?
Yeah, back when you fired her. Ringing any bells? You wrecked your office, said a bunch of brutal her old life, then spent days regretting it while acting too stubborn to come after her yourself, so I came here and asked her to return for you.
That's enough. Stop talking.
No, really, you were impossible. You barely ate, didn't sleep, just sat there looking like the city had flat-lied. Then you finally admitted you missed her, but even then you still wouldn't...
Got it. Silent now. Totally silent. Invisible even.
She was raised here, in a place this cramped, this worn down, with parents who never got to hear her laugh. And somehow she still became this warm, bright, impossible to break. I may not deserve her, but I'm done lying to myself about wanting her.
E, Noah, you made it!
Hey, we brought presents. Possibly too many presents. Nobody panic, we're friendly.
It's not exactly huge, so just grab whatever space you can. The couch is usable, more or less. This is my grandma, my mom, my dad, and my Aunt Marjorie.
Ma'am, sir, Aunt Marjorie. Hello, I'm Ethan Caldwell. My brother and I are really grateful to be here with you, celebrating Lena's birthday.
They're saying thank you for how you've treated me, that you're an excellent boss, and that you're very handsome. My mom says you have a very trustworthy face. My dad's more focused on bone structure.
No one told me it would feel like this. This small apartment, this crowded kitchen, and somehow every inch of it is full of calm, of warmth, of people who show up for each other. Thank you. Lena deserves that. Anyone lucky enough to have her in their life would want to do right by her. She brought light back into mine.
Lena, you still have an open mind.
No way! My cilantro cookies! The original ones, the discontinued ones, the ones I complained about for like a year! They killed this brand! How did you even do this?
I had the line brought back into production. They won't disappear again. I made sure of it.
You're unreal. Seriously, best boss ever, like in the history of employment.
You remember the grocery store? You looked personally betrayed. I told you I'd fix it. I meant that.
I was literally going to wish for this, for my birthday, for these to come back, and you just went out and made it happen.
Then I guess that wish is already taken care of. You'll have to come up with a new one. I can handle that too.
Wait, just one?
However many you have. Birthdays don't need to be the rule. Any day works. Any place you want something, tell me.
Okay, Hold on. Is he actually saying what it sounds like he's saying? No, don't do that. You're reading into it.
Lena, you with me?
Yep. Totally. Just really happy. Cookies.
Lena.
Yes! Oh my God, yes!
All right, enough of that. Save some energy and serve Mr. Caldwell properly. Put more food on his plate. A lot more.
Copy that. Mission Overfeed the Billionaire is officially live. I asked my dad to work on your legs a little. He's seriously good at this. People used to come from halfway across the county for him.
Your father already cooked for all of us. I don't need him doing more on my account.
You do if you want to keep your chair powered, because I can absolutely sabotage the battery situation again. We both remember how that went.
I have a feeling, a strong one. Those legs are coming back. Last night I dreamed a white bird landed right on them.
So when that happens, he won't need the chair anymore?
This thing looks nicer than mine. Ethan, once you're fully fixed up, are you selling it? I deserve an upgrade too.
I'm sorry?
If you're worried about resale, we can list it online. There are apps for everything now. I know how to find buyers.
Grandma, that chair probably costs more than my student loans. Even used, it'd still be insanely expensive. You are not buying it.
Then he can lower the price. Give us the close friends discount.
At this point, we're basically already family.
My legs. They're still answering. There's something there. They aren't gone. I'm not gone.
E? What happened? Are you okay?
When your dad presses there, I can feel it. I actually feel it.
Wait, seriously? That's my dad. He's got miracle hands, years and years of practice. If he keeps working with you, you're gonna get better. I know you are. The flowers! I brought those out to celebrate you getting discharged, and I completely forgot. Mr. Ethan! Mr. Ethan?
Ethan! Lena! Oh my God! What am I looking at? Did that just actually happen?
He acts like he's carved out of ice half the time, but his lips are ridiculously warm. Soft, too. And he smells expensive. Why am I noticing that? Nope. Abort. Abort! Mr. Caldwell?
My legs went out again. I can't get up.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Completely okay. Very normal. Extremely normal thing that definitely happens. Mr. Caldwell, do you want me to help?
No, I just need a second. Maybe 10. Maybe a full system reset and a location to another planet.
Right. Sure, yes. Take your time. All the time. As much time as you need. I am never recovering from this. I kissed my boss outside my own house in front of my family, and his brother saw the whole thing. That did not feel like those dumb college kisses. Not even close. Ethan's mouth was softer, warmer. Why am I replaying it like this? Stop it. He is your boss. This is not some holodrama fantasy. You are supposed to act like a grown professional. What if he thinks I crossed a line? What if he thinks I made it weird or took advantage of the situation? A man like him, billionaire heir, CEO, raised in a world nothing like mine. There's no way someone like Ethan Calda would ever feel the same about someone like me.
I got you. What if she thinks I was out of line? What if she believes I did that on purpose? What if I just destroyed whatever this was between us?
Having a crush on your boss? Dating your boss? That's a career disaster.
What if she never wants to be alone with me again? What if she quits? What if she blocks every channel I have to reach her? I should apologize. Immediately, properly, in writing, something formal, something notified. But I don't want to apologize. I'm not sorry. I have never been less sorry about anything in my entire life. This is very, very bad.
Mr. Ethan, I need to talk to you.
She's leaving. She's about to quit. She's going to tell me yesterday was a disaster and she'd rather never be alone in a room with me again. I'm sorry!
What?
About yesterday. About the kiss. I know there's nothing I can say that makes that less awful for you, but I need to tell you it was my first kiss. I don't know why that felt relevant. I don't know why I just said that.
Wait! What? No. I wasn't here to blame you. I came in to apologize. I lost control coming down that walkway. I moved too fast. I practically took you and the chair down with me. That was on me.
No. It was on me. I shouldn't have been positioned that close to the edge of the path.
I messed up too. I was carrying those files like a complete maniac.
I was more out of line. I reached for you. That crossed a line.
We really do not have to turn this into a formal liability hearing. We're grown-ups. It was an accident, a bizarre, humiliating, near wheelchair-tilling accident.
We don't need to be formal? What is that supposed to mean? Is she fine with it? Does she feel absolutely nothing? Is she acting like it never happened? I'm losing my mind.
Apex Dynamics Corporate Archive. Ethan Caldwell's rise reshaped the company. He scaled it across global markets in under 3 years. Not yet 30, he became the youngest chief executive in company history. Oh my God! He's incredible! It says 6 years ago. Wow, you were running Apex when I was barely starting high school, which means when you were in college, I was basically still a kid. That's insane. You're seriously amazing.
Is she saying I'm old? She's absolutely saying I'm old. She thinks I'm ancient.
Why isn't he answering? Did I compliment him wrong? Was that too much? Did he think I was mocking him?
Ethan! Ethan?
You're home.
If you keep going at them like that, those poor plants are going to file a complaint. You already dug up 3 roots that were doing perfectly fine.
My mistake.
Are you upset? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But can I ask something? Is this because of me? So it is.
No.
Okay. I think I just discovered something kind of huge about myself.
What?
I might actually have an effect on you. When I'm in a good mood, you get lighter too. When I'm stressed, you always find some way to pull me out of it, even when you act like you're not trying. But when you're the one shutting down, you won't let me near it. Not really. And I think maybe that's because what you feel about me isn't simple. Ethan Caldwell, do you like me?
If you were already into me, why keep acting like it was classified? Good thing I can read people. Otherwise, we'd still be stuck here while you pretended you were being subtle.
I do love you. I have for a long time.
A long time is vague. I want a timestamp.
The day I pushed you away. But the moment I knew it for certain, it was that storm. The night we came back from the park. You were sitting on my lap under that umbrella, trying to keep both of us dry. I remember exactly what you had on. I remember the rain too. Hard, sudden, and gone too fast. Like the sky lost control for a minute and then decided to hide it.
And I remember you running straight into the yard to save that lemon tree. You didn't care that the ground was a mess. You didn't care what it did to your clothes. You just saw something fragile that needed help. And you went.
And when you left, everything in my life collapsed with you. That's when I understood I couldn't stand even one day without you in it. You were the only bright thing in a life that had gone dark on me.
The only reason getting through the day stopped feeling impossible. You saved me.
That night you looked like some impossible little fighter. And it wasn't just the lemon tree you rescued. I was done for too. Completely. No conditions. No defense left.
Oh, really? So you're saying you're one of my recovery projects too?
You told me before you don't get involved with friends, that crossing lines like that would be messy. So what about you? How do you feel about me?
What about me?
How do you feel about me?
Me? Well,
E! I'm back! I brought food, and the vote packet, and...
Leave.
What? I literally just walked in.
I just got confirmation. Trent's moving. He's lining up shareholders, calling for a vote, and trying to push you out of Apex. He wants your seat.
After the detox treatment, enough pieces started fitting together. Before the equestrian charity event, Sabrina handed me a drink, said it was for luck. Not long after that, I blacked out. Back then, I never thought to question either of them. I didn't know someone had been drugging me.
So it was them. After everything you've covered for them. You got Sabrina out of that brand disaster, and Trent only got his first real opening because you gave it to him. Ungrateful psychopaths.
then what's the move? We let them think they're ahead and wait for them to overplay it?
Trent called the vote. Let Sabrina leave. We're still in the dark. They want to build a case against themselves? We give them room.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. We're here to address the future stability of Apex Dynamics. The last few months have brought too much uncertainty at the top. Market confidence has been hit. Internal operations have slowed. We cannot keep pretending that doesn't have consequences. No one here doubts Ethan Caldwell's intelligence or what he's built. That's not the issue. But his physical condition, it raises legitimate concerns. A CEO who can't reliably appear in person, can't move through high-level negotiations, can't represent the company globally.
Ethan and I go back a long way. That's exactly why this isn't easy for me. But personal history can't come before the company.
If the person leading Apex cannot function independently in a crisis, how are we supposed to trust him to steer a corporation this size through volatility?
This isn't prejudice. It's practicality. Looks like the party started without me.
Ethan, perfect timing. We were just discussing a leadership transition, something designed to protect Apex in the long term. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
Mr. Caldwell, you have our respect. Truly, no one is denying your value. But remaining in the chief seat under your current circumstances may no longer be realistic. You understand why people are worried.
So that's what this is. A formal vote to remove me.
Don't frame it that way. No one is trying to humiliate you. You would still retain influence. A strategic advisor title, full compensation, less strain, same dignity. In practical terms, very little would change for you.
Yes, go ahead. Understood.
Whether I continue running Apex from the front is a discussion. But one thing is no longer up for discussion. You're finished, Trent. That was law enforcement.
6 months ago, someone started poisoning me with a neural suppressor. We now have the toxicology tray. We have the security footage. We have the encrypted mail chain. We also recovered the data stick tied to the thief of the Mercer Project files. Every piece points to the same two people. Trent Hale, Sabrina Vale, you are under arrest for attempted murder and corporate espionage. Stand up and come with us.
Ethan Caldwell, you arrogant son of a... You staged this! You bait us into this room!
No, you built this for yourselves. I just waited until you stepped all the way in.
Effective immediately, Trent Hale's board privileges, executive authority, and share control are suspended pending criminal disposition. All strategic cooperation tied to his external partners is terminated as of today. If anyone in this room wishes to object, you're welcome to follow him out.
Ethan Caldwell, you're still the same broken, pathetic wreck. You think standing in makes you powerful? You'll never get your life back. Who the hell do you think you are?
Better broken in body than rotten all the way through. Have fun explaining yourself in a holdings hat. If you've still got that much energy, save it for the booking camera.
Don't go easy on them. My brother nearly died because of these people.
This meeting is over.
It's finally done. Inductments, public fallout, total collapse.
They did. Because of you.
No, I just said the part nobody else would say out loud. You were the one with the proof. You built the whole takedown.
I brought you out here for something else, too. One more surprise.
Another one? Please tell me it's not more of those luxury desserts. I'm still emotionally processing the last ambush.
There.
A swing?
That day by the park, you said when you were a kid, you mostly watched other people use them. Said you always wanted a turn that lasted longer than a minute. Said it somehow never happened.
You remembered that? Ethan, that was weeks ago. I barely remember saying it myself.
I remember all of it. Everything you've told me since the day you walked into my life. Go on.
It's amazing. No, it's perfect. This is actually perfect. It feels unreal. Your legs.
Did I keep the secret long enough?
After your dad worked on my legs that day, things started changing. Feeling came back little by little. Dr. Mergen said once the inhibitor was out of my system, my neural response began repairing faster than anyone predicted. Then came the rehab every single day. And today, I stood up by myself. First time in months.
Wait, seriously? You're really standing? This is real, right? Tell me I'm not making this up.
It's real. Ever since I saw you sitting on that swing the first time, I wanted this. And when we planted that citrus tree, I made myself a promise. Before it ever grew fruit, I'd stand next to you and swing with you the right way. Lena.
Yeah?
Now that the worst of it is behind us, the sabotage, the board games, all the lies, can I do this properly? Can I pursue you officially, as Ethan Caldwell? Not as your employer, not as the man in that chair. Just me.
Well, I guess that depends on how good you are at chasing me. Then come catch me first!
I waited this long. I can earn the rest.
Better answer.